The toothbrush. Never go anywhere without it. And indeed, surveys in North America have shown that people voted for the toothbrush as the item that they could not live without. They could live without computers, so they could live without cars. They could live without cell phones, without microwave ovens, but not without the toothbrush. That's pretty interesting. And of course, there's a lot of science behind that, because we know that if you don't clean your teeth properly, bacterial growth can be a real problem, not only in terms of tooth decay, but also the bacteria getting into the bloodstream. That's been linked to heart disease. One of the most recent studies linked it to erectile dysfunction. So we certainly don't want to be dealing with that. Well, toothbrushes have a long history. The ancient Chinese, who were already making toothbrushes, they would take a piece of bamboo and insert little hairs into it. Where would they get them? Well, that's the reason I have my naked little piggy here, because he lost the bristles from the back of his neck to the original toothbrush. Well, of course, today toothbrushes are no longer made from pig bristles. Today toothbrushes are made from plastic, and the bristles here are made of nylon. Nylon was invented in the 1930s, and it was a huge breakthrough in terms of novel materials. Indeed, the first item ever made of nylon was the toothbrush. People think that it was nylon stockings, but the toothbrush preceded the nylon stockings. Believe it or not, though, there's some controversy about toothbrushes. I had a lady who called me up. She wanted to know where she could find a natural toothbrush. Well, of course, my inclination was to tell her, gee, toothbrushes don't really grow on trees, so it would be hard to find a natural toothbrush. Although I was kind of incorrect about that one, because there actually is a tree that grows in Asia and in South Africa, which is called the toothbrush tree. And they take the roots of this tree, and you can fray one end of it and use it as a toothbrush. And apparently it even has antibacterial properties. There is actually something that can sort of pass off as a natural toothbrush. And here we go. Believe it or not, you can still find a toothbrush which is made from pig bristles. That's what we have here. And the handle is also, quote, natural. It's made of turtle shell. So we have, it's an animal product, so it certainly isn't vegan. But I guess one could pass it off as natural. The bristles come from China, Chinese pigs. I think some people may have concerns about that. And there are issues about the handle as well, because they are using turtles, and some varieties of turtles are becoming extinct. So animal rights activists are not too thrilled with this kind of natural toothbrush. But I think the lady would be satisfied, because she would not have to worry about any chemicals leaching out of the nylon, but nothing leaches out of that anyway. And I guess another interesting feature here is that the handle, which is made of turtle shell, in Asia, turtle shells are used to make a whole bunch of alternative remedies, which are supposed to cure everything that you have, whether it's a cough or whether it's some sort of serious disease. They extract the gelatin from the turtle shell, and that is supposed to be a cure-all. So I guess if you're not happy with this brush, makes you sad, you become depressed, well, even a cure for depression, all you have to do is chew on the handle.